I should be live now.
Okay, I'll be in just a moment.
Happy link.
And I'm off.
Okay. Time to venture forth.
Time to send little Stinky into
Well,
the well.
I need to. Well, I mean, I need to do this for. I need to do this thing first.
Side quest.
No, I have to trigger a cutscene.
The Kakariko village.
Yeah.
But afterwards, then you get to send little Stinky into the well.
Yeah, then Stink goes into the well.
Instead of little Timmy, it's little Stinky.
Stop saying that because it's making me think of some. That's making me think of other things, and I don't want to hear that.
Like what?
Let's just say. Okay, let's just say. Oh, gee. Oh, that. Oh, right. I need to.
Oh.
Yeah, that didn't look very good.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Okay, listen. Listen, from the amount of, like, kids' cartoons that have, like, genuinely made me think that there's, like, a fetish, like, among, like, people over, like, certain things, I do not like hearing that word anymore.
What, just little Timmy?
No, stinky. That word. Oh, bye, Sheik.
And he's gone.
Like, I don't even find, like, you know, like, toilet humor cringy anymore. I just find it fucking creepy now that we're more aware of what, you know, people are actually into.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of sad that I'm not wrong.
As you understandably should be.
Okay, so that monster just fuck off or something? What happened? Wait, so the town was on fire, and now it's fine?
All because of the rain.
No, how? There's no damage though.
Either the people of Kakariko village sealed up that there were any damages really quickly, which I don't know how, or that monster was just playing practical effects.
Whatever. Whatever, they never explain it. Okay. Yeah, give me the song.
Do you think anybody was aware that there was a temple right beneath their village?
Probably not.
I mean, how would you react if you had
Well,
a well in your backyard?
I mean, it was full of water initially, so people just probably thought, oh, it's just a well, whatever.
Yeah, how would you react if you had a well in your backyard?
And it led to an underground cave, system. I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Because all that water's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, what if there was a giant living structure underneath the well?
A giant living creature? I'd leave it alone.
Structure.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd do.
There's just this giant building right beneath your backyard.
That sounds... Okay, that's actually very implausible for that to be a thing.
So is a temple being under a well.
It's not a temple, it's like a cavern or something.
They call it a temple.
Okay, yeah, it's like the French catacombs, if you know about that.
I do, and the stuff I know about that is kind of unsettling.
Well, yeah, because it was literally just burial ground. That's what the Shadow Temple is based on, I think. Because it was just burial grounds that nobody ever, like, cleaned up, so France just built on top of it.
Yeah, that...
And there's that really creepy video where the guy gets lost in there. Which is something you don't want to happen, because you will fucking die.
Yeah.
That's why you always go with a guide.
If I'm ever in the area, I'll keep that in mind.
Because I know that there are, Oh, I have to go get a Skulltula and play, 2 mini games.
And you weren't able to do this earlier because...
I don't know.
I guess we'll chalk it off to that you forgot.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, I have to sneak back around to Hyrule Castle again.
You have to hear the funny sneak around music.
No, I'm not going in the castle.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You'll see what happens.
Also, in hindsight, Hyrule Castle's gotta have some pretty...
Bad security. Oh, well, he heard me, so...
Yeah, Hyrule Castle's gonna have some terrible security.
If they can't fucking hear... Yeah, these guards don't have, like, peripheral vision. They can't see that there's a kid running around. Also, why do they care that he's running around in the field? He's not... Well, I mean... Okay, well, that's a bad example because actual nobility fucking hated people coming on their land, so that's not unfounded. How the fuck did you see me?
Yeah, but still, Link is a little kid.
Yeah, he has a sword and a shield. They might get the wrong idea, like, oh shit, he's going to fucking kill her. Oh, she's not even there at this point, so why the fuck are they still sticking around?
Maybe to guard the castle while she's gone.
But isn't it implied that Ganondorf's in there now? Well, no, he ran...
I don't know.
Well, okay, this is confusing. What do you want? Okay, climb up the wall. Do not walk behind that guard because he's the only smart one here and he can actually hear you. But he can't hear a child jumping into a river.
Yeah, how funny.
Yeah, so I go over here and then I have to play the Song of Storms underneath this tree.
And that gives you a Skulltula.
It opens a hole in the ground.
That's kind of archaic.
Yeah, I know. Nobody would ever really think to do that, would they? He's behind one of these walls. Oh, oops.
Are they randomized or?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, I killed that guy, even though I wasn't trying to. I need my boomerang.
Well, boomerang.
How many is it? That's like what, 78? Yeah.
And how many are there again?
100. I'm almost done.
You're almost done.
Yeah. Ow.
Were you keeping track on how many you've been getting?
Yes.
And as a kid and adult?
Yes. Because I have a little thing pulled up that's telling me where they all are.
Then how many do you have left as a little boy?
I don't know. It just says where all 100 are. Oh yeah, you won't fucking let me out. No wait, no, not that song.
Sun song.
Yeah, I was gonna play the wrong song. Because I have to go to Zora's River now. This is for a mini game.
Well, if you're not fishing, then what do you do?
You'll see. It involves frogs.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a mini game you play with the Ocarina.
It kind of reminds me of that one moment in Majora's Mask where you're leading a bunch of baby cuckoos.
Yeah.
You know the one.
Yeah, I know. That's how you get the bunny hood. And it's worth doing that just for that.
I know.
Yeah, I have to go up the river. There's gonna be like a log or something over here.
And the sculpture isn't there.
No, I don't have to get a skull shield here. Yeah, right here.
Oh.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, then why? And what are you doing there?
Watch this. So I go here. Some frogs are looking at you underwater, and then I do this.
Interesting.
I got a piece of heart now. And now, I think if I go back, and then... Oh, shit. I can play in... Oh! Hello! Who might this be?
It's Ryan.
It's you... Today... Oh, Ryan, you're just in time. I have to do a minigame involving frogs.
Great.
Wait, how do I make them... Play Zelda's Lullaby, Saria's Song, Opponent's Song, Sun's Song, Song of Time. Oh, I have to... Oh, it's Tony. Hello?
Oh. Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, I can still hear you. I don't know what Tony's doing.
I'm also still here.
Okay.
Unless I'm not here.
What do you mean?
But I am here.
What?
You're here, yet you're not here.
You can hear me,
Mm-hmm.
I would assume.
Yes, I can hear you. So it's
Well,
been.
then I'm here.
So then, what's been going on with you, Tony?
Nothing. Watch. Zilch.
Wait. Dude. And I'm forgetting these fucking songs. Up, left, right, down, right, left. Right. What a fun side quest, by the way. You gotta play songs for frogs.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, he gave me $50 for that. Imagine if you played somebody a song and they gave you $50. Oh wait, that's called. Oh wait, that's called being a bum.
That's funny.
Actually, there are music professors out there who will get paid like $300 for 2 weeks of their time.
Okay. Alright.
Interesting.
People who study music for a living.
Okay, now I can play this minigame for another piece of heart. Because all of them are big now.
Cool.
There's like a specific way you're supposed to play this. We're the world's famous fabulous 5 froggish tenors. Would you go see these guys in concert?
Maybe. They look like they're having a good time.
Oh, oops. Oops. Okay, this is like trial and error. Okay, this is just trial. I'm just trying to see what everyone does. Fuck.
Right now, my thing works. I'm able to play my PS2 in HD.
Right, down, left. Oh, you bought one of those things?
I was with you.
How does it look?
I mean, it's not technically HD, but it's definitely like HD. Like it's in HD.
Okay, I'm hitting down, you fucking stupid.
No, I mean it looks like it would in like standard definition, but like it stretches to HD well. So like it's still like 480 resolution, but goes in 16:9.
Mm-hmm. Some games just don't look very good upscaled, honestly.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Cause some games use like the limitations, use like old CRT TVs that like hide certain limitations. Okay, this is really strict. Fuck this. Ah, you fucking frogs. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Effing frogs. Damn it.
These poopy frogs.
Damn it. Fucking motherfucker. I'm
What
playing.
is it that you're doing with these guys exactly?
I have to fucking make them. I have to make them jump when the butterflies above them, and they correspond to an ocarina button. And doing this with an analog stick isn't fun. Damn it! Fucking. I am fucking hitting. Damn it, mother. Damn it, fucking mother. Fuck. Okay, it's too quick. Like, you can't react. And now I'm fucking up. Because I hit that fucking direction, you stupid frog.
You don't have a D-pad?
Hang on, I know certain buttons correlate to the ocarina. Hang on. Fucking, I hate these frogs.
Yeah, I can see that.
Come on, that's too quick.
Is it too quick? Or are you too slow?
Damn it.
I mean, like SpongeBob with the ping pong pad.
Why the Okay, that should not.
Now I want to see how fast this is actually moving to determine if I could do it.
There we go.
Okay, finally you got it.
Alright, time to go to Kakariko Village. Left, right, down. Like, left, right, A, left, right, down.
So what were you doing with those frogs?
Playing like, doing a mini game so that they give me a heart piece.
You had to, like, hover a butterfly over them and a certain...
No, so where the butterfly was, they would jump, like, jump if you press a certain button. Okay, you want... Okay.
Well, I don't really know what was going on, or the colors of the frogs correspond to something.
Alright, do you want to see me ruin this guy's, windmill?
Yeah, like...
Oh boy. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it is. You get to ruin somebody's livelihood. You get to ruin this poor organ grinder's windmill. Is that even a thing anymore? Do people like stand outside with like monkeys asking for change anymore?
I don't know when that was ever a thing.
For like the fucking 20th century? Look at how happy this man is.
I mean, in the 1900s, people would have monkeys and beg for change.
Yeah, it's the organ grinder. He would be doing this, and then the monkey would be dancing and shit.
Cool.
Oh yeah, look at me destroy this man's property. We fun.
now he's gonna remember you now.
Oh my god. Oh no. The fucking
Yeah,
blade, the
yeah.
fucking blades would snap off that windmill in a heartbeat. How does that drain the water?
I have no clue.
It's going way too fast. Okay, that guy, he's like, oh no. That poor man.
I forgot how to do this.
That poor man, now he's gonna remember you as the boy who, what was he? So was that his business or something? Oh yeah, by the way, here's the well. This is the thing that everybody says, this was so scary, it made me shit my pants as a 7-year-old.
Fun.
This was so fucking scary. Turn around.
Oh, wait. I might have forgotten. Yes.
Look, fake walls.
Got him.
I'm just going to get the lens of truth right now, and there's a few sculptures down here.
So, I found out that in early 2022, PlayStation's officially going to be integrating Discord into the PS5 user interface.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. No,
That'll probably be the time I start streaming myself.
Okay, play Spungo Bingo. That's a very good game.
It's not a game.
Yeah, it is.
What? I don't. That's not a game I've heard of.
Play Skimbo Bimbo.
All I'm gonna play is
What do you play?
PUBG. I'm only gonna play PUBG titles.
I thought you said PUBG for a minute.
Or yeah, I'm also probably gonna play like Fortnite and like Call of Duty.
Nice. Nice. Happy for you. Okay, yeah, that's how you do
I
it.
probably actually stream a lot of GTA, just because I can always come up with funny stuff to do there.
So this place is a mini dungeon, considering that there is a map and keys in this place.
I guess.
Imagine playing a game like this in first person.
It'd probably make it all the more terrifying.
You'd probably be sick. You'd probably get sick.
Possible now to play San Andreas in VR.
Okay, so did you hear that they made a new Home Alone movie and it's really bad?
Yeah, I did like a snippet of it.
So, you watch like Home Alone 3 and think this is terrible?
I've never seen that movie.
I used to play on Cartoon Network around the holidays all the time.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Home Alone 3. It's not good.
This is the creature that
There's a group of secret agents that break into this other kid's home.
What?
With like RC cars and stuff.
No. I know about the thing where it's like this was written with Macaulay Culkin in mind, but he didn't want to act anymore, and so that's why it took that long, like, for that to come out. This is the thing where everybody says, this fucking scared me as a 7-year-old. Even though it's just like a big blob man.
Yeah.
He's not that fucking scary. He's unsettling, but he's not, like, terrifying.
What is he even supposed to be?
I don't know, a demon, I think?
I get a mutant.
Well, his name is like Dead Hand.
I guess.
I can see how that scared you.
Come here. Come here, you fool. I mean, yeah, it's unsettling, but it's not, like, scary.
I mean, you gotta remember, you were 22-year-old.
I played this game I played this game when I was, like, 10, and this didn't scare me.
Yeah, but you were 10.
That's still a kid, alright? If a fucking 13-year-old got scared by that, then I'd have problems. Oh, he was standing right on the chest.
Because, I mean, when I was, 6, the fucking disc read error on the PS2 scared me.
Well, that's actually fucking scary, because your game might be broken.
Well, it wasn't the fact that the game was broken that scared me, it was the fucking...
the red void.
The red void that fucking, like, played scary music at you.
Mm-hmm. It goes...
Like, it took a while for young me to not be afraid of just the startup sequence. So I was always afraid something would pop up and kill me.
Tony, was there anywhere that we didn't go in Milwaukee that you wanted to show us?
I mean, it's more just like I'm figuring out what are good places to go to.
Okay.
I mean, now that COVID's not nearly as fully in swing, there's plenty to do around
Yeah,
here.
I know. I kind of want to see that Harley Davidson museum. That sounds neat.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be weird planning this year, just because again, I'm gonna be leaving like early January for a cruise.
A cruise?
Yeah.
Where you going?
The Middle East.
Well, have fun. Say hi to Saddam if you see him.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, it's a joke.
What was I saying though? And I'm going to just, the Mediterranean.
Ah, I've never actually left the country before.
It's an experience.
I know. I don't have a passport either.
It's really weird to get suspected to go like lower income like areas.
Well, where the fuck are you going? Like when you say like low income.
I don't know, like fucking. There's a lot of places in like Puerto Rico.
That's not the fucking Mediterranean. That's Pacific Ocean.
So then, yeah, we're going there.
The Mediterranean is fucking Europe.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not into geography. That would be embarrassing.
I don't know where places on a map are. Oh, I'm so cool. Tony, that's like my.
Stream off right now. Bring up a blank map of the United States and point to Colorado. Oh yeah, that's too easy. Point. What?
Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm.
See, I gotta come up with a hard question, because...
I'm actually taking a geography class right now, so,
What's the capital of Nebraska?
Bismarck.
Wrong.
Oh wait, that's North Dakota. Oops. What is the capital of fucking Nebraska? I used to know this. What the fuck? I don't... No, wait, that's Kansas.
The capital of Nebraska?
Yeah.
That is Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Google.
Leo, do you even know the capital of your own state?
What, Florida?
Mm-hmm.
think I should know this one.
Yeah, I do.
What is it? Okay, good. If you said Orlando, I was about to be like, you're a fucking idiot.
I don't know why.
I know.
was thinking Tallahassee.
I know Orlando is a famous spot here in Florida, but even I know it's not that.
I mean, somebody said that to me once. I'm like, you idiot, moron, dunderhead.
I thought it was Tampa Bay.
No. Don't you dare say Jacksonville.
Missouri?
No, there's Jacksonville, Florida. Leo, I have a fun idea for when I come and visit you next time.
What?
We drive through the slums.
Oh, you want to drive to the slums? Come to Milwaukee.
Well, yeah, you said it was the most segregated city in the Midwest.
Yeah, in the United States, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Yeah, because I remember when we took the back roads home, I noticed like, hey, the buildings are kind of looking shittier and shittier. Also, usually university like housing is built near low-income neighborhoods.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause it's cheap to build. What? Who left? Who just left?
I think it was Tony.
Oh. Oh. What?
Wait, I didn't either.
That way, whatever.
Who's spying on us?
Yeah, someone was fucking being a creep. Someone was being a ghoul.
What was I looking at though? What was I about to do?
There's a creep, there's a ghoul around here, everybody. A ghoul?
Okay, I was gonna do. Hold on.
What's in here? Oh, a heart.
Ah, that's right. I remember.
I remember. That's wasn't that funny? The member berry from South Park. Remember him?
I remember.
Do you remember now? I hate those things, by the way.
You should. That was the point. But,
Wow, what a battle that was. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, here.
I'm going downtown, I'm gonna have my tough time. Any danger everywhere, I'm a fucked up temptation. Going down South
So here you go. Here's a map of Milwaukee on Discord. All the blue areas are majority white people. Green is majority black. Yellow is majority Hispanic, and red is majority Asian.
Okay, hang on. Maybe we shouldn't be discussing eugenics.
I mean, we're not saying anything about it. It's just a fact.
I guess, but YouTube could be like, no, and then they get mad at me. Oh look, I wonder if can I? Oh wait. Wow, look at Link. He's fucking desecrating grave sites.
He's done a lot more than that, though.
What's worse than that? Oh no, my shield. Oh no, my shield burned away. Oop. Oh wait, my shield burned away. Oops. Oh well.
Well, there it goes.
Down to loud junk it goes.
Would you go to Loud Junk?
I would absolutely not go to Loud Junk.
Why not?
That place is disease-ridden, I can guarantee it. Like it's a plague. How can you tell?
Leo, do you know what that is, by the way?
Never stupid.
Leo, are you aware of what loud junk is?
I'm going to say no.
Okay, so...
Oh! The guy who created Adventure Man. He took his YouTube channel down.
What? Adventure Man?
Adventure Man.
Who was that?
He was a very similar creator. He basically remade or made like original characters out of the cast of American Dad, and then made a show.
Oh, that fucking guy. Okay. I know who you're talking about.
Oh god. Adventure Man, yeah.
What's this? Okay, what's the show you absolutely hate, by the way?
The Stream, haha.
Wow, thank you.
Now, come on, Tony. What's a show that you seriously hate?
Was there only 3?
Fucking what's his face?
What's new, Pussycat?
Oh god. What's the Pussycat? Whoa!
That's the worst fucking shit I've seen in a while. That guy.
Shit.
This is the absolute worst thing I've seen. Did nobody tell that guy? Okay, stop.
But I hate anything related to Maru-chan.
As you should. Tony, I was serious about buying that book for like your birthday and giving it to you as like a gag gift.
I think I probably would have been okay reading it, but she was very annoying in the anime.
Well, reading and like fucking watching something are like two completely different things, so.
Oh, I must have deleted this from my phone. I didn't want to keep it there. Then I gotta go back into iFunny.
iFunny.com? I fucking scared a coworker because he opened his phone and I was like, is that iFunny.com? He got fucking like really scared that I knew what that was.
Why?
I don't know, cause I don't know if he's done questionable stuff on there or not. But
for the best that you didn't know either.
Listen, iFunny.com is a fucking cesspool. As is every fucking social media platform on the internet. They're all bad.
You're stepping on serious lava there.
I don't give a fuck because Twitter is horrible, and I don't feel bad for saying that.
Alright, what about
What about what?
Videos.
Facebook? Instagram?
Facebook is fucking awful. Facebook is actually evil.
Instagram?
Oh, it's not even Facebook anymore.
Oh yeah, it's Meta like Verse or whatever the fuck it is now. Instagram is just narcissism.
What?
It's just people taking photos of themselves and being like, look at how fucking like rich and beautiful I am. That's all Instagram is.
I've literally never seen anybody do that.
You have not been in the trending tab, my friend.
I will admit that I'm not.
I used to have an Instagram because I had to have one for like a school thing at one point, but that account's long gone.
You had an iPhone account for school?
No, I said Instagram.
Oh. Yeah, I just leave mine dormant.
I just don't want to use Instagram again.
Like Instagram.
Okay, one that I never really got the appeal of was Snapchat.
a cesspool of like, get likes, gotta get likes. Whatever you
Wow,
post,
look, I got a
smile,
shield and then immediately. Oh wait, I don't think I had it equipped. I got a shield back and then I was about to say, look, it immediately like burned away. What a waste.
That's the point of Instagram. Is like you're supposed to be good at taking pictures.
Yeah,
Like,
but you really can't do. You really can't take a good photo with like a phone camera.
Post pictures of themselves at like places, like a park or something. And I didn't have anywhere I was going all the time, so I didn't have any content.
Wow, $5. Link is eating from the good menu tonight at McDonald's. Okay, if Link was real, what do you think his occupation would be, and how much do you think he'd make a year?
Homosexual 0.
Oh my God! No, not even any hesitation. Jesus Christ!
You answer that real quick.
Why? Why'd you say home? That's not an occupation. That's just what he'd identify as.
No, that's full-time job.
What? A prostitute? A porn star? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, and he does it for free.
This is a shitty porn star or prostitute then. This guy. That's.
Imagine, like, he's getting railed in the asshole and he's going.
Tony, I want you to stop right now.
No, I don't go on.
Oh. But no, I only say that because pretty much every meme I see about Link nowadays talks about the fact that he's cross-dressed.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did once, but that was only because he was on a stealth mission.
That's like and Tony, that's like a fucking movie thing where it's like, oh no, I have to disguise myself as a girl to get in here. That's like a fucking old movie thing.
Link liked it. He saw beauty, and he embraced it.
They don't really do that anymore, do they? That fucking joke. Well, I know why they don't do it anymore.
It's not funny.
And it kind of seems offensive to some people.
Content nowadays has become kind of boring for that reason.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I do agree that there's a logical extreme that you should not go to.
Agreed.
No one knows what that is or can define it.
Okay, listen, don't do fucking blackface. That should be the fucking obvious thing.
Oh, absolutely not. You absolutely cannot do that.
Yeah, because you'll be blacklisted immediately. Okay, time to go to the Shadow Temple.
And that's trying to be one of the reasons why Jimmy Fallon is not being given respect.
The Jimmy Kimmel did blackface.
Oh, that was Kimmel. I thought it was Fallon.
No, it was Kimmel.
I have not watched SNL in forever.
Same, was it Jimmy Kimmel then that did the race through New York?
That's Jimmy Fallon, and also fuck you. Okay, who's there?
That's no pussycat.
Hello,
Pussycat.
This is the
Pussycat, I love you. Oh.
That's what Tom Jones sounds like now.
Earlier you posted the clip of Donald Pleasant yelling at the children in Halloween. You said it's the most confusing.
Yeah, why? Because he like whispers that. Why does the bully get?
That's not even the most confusing scene Donald Pleasant has ever done.
Wait, he whispers it. Why does the bully get scared? How did he hear him?
Hey, okay, there's so many Donald Pleasant scenes I can compare to that. There's Escape from New York where he goes in the floating egg. There's the Halloween sequels where he's screaming and like shaking and violently attacking children.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I remember
fucking
that.
God.
I remember that.
For Michael Myers.
Mhm.
And then there's the what's that movie called? Unmasked the Idol, where he snorts like a pig. Did you see that?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Oh no, it's from American Rickshaw. That's what it's called. It's called American Rickshaw.
What
was
the
on a-
fuck?
Oh, that's probably the most confusing movie ever made.
Oh, I fucking. Well.
One of them at least.
Go
What's it
on.
called? Because now I want to show it to my roommates.
Show what?
Hey, yo, wait, Dennis. When are you making burger? When?
Donald Pleasance. He was.
I should probably start potato.
Donald Pleasance. He's
Do you have
also.
a preferences to au gratin or scallop?
I'm trying to think what else this actor was. Oh yeah, he's the thing. He's the guy that in James Bond, Dr. Evil's based off of.
Oh yeah.
Dr. No?
No, Dr. Blofeld, I think is what his name is.
Do you have a preference? What? Do you have a preference?
I thought he's Dr. No from.
No,
It's like the OG, like James.
Alright.
Bond.
that's the first James Bond villain.
That's why it's the OG original.
And then he falls into acid. He falls into acid and he goes, "Oh no, I don't have real hands anymore, so I die." Even though that makes no sense.
Oh. Okay.
You really like that, huh?
Do you like that now?
It's in your head.
It does.
Okay, whenever you hear the original thing, you're just gonna imagine that.
There's so many things I could imagine, honestly.
Okay.
I'm gonna drill it into your head now by posting a meme comp of it.
Watch no pussycat. Whoa. Is Tom Jones even still alive?
Who?
Like, that's the guy who fucking sang that song.
I don't know. I don't really care, honestly.
And then he sang, "It's not unusual to be loved by anyone." That song. And he gets kidnapped by Smithers and the Simpsons.
Some of these are good. Took me a while to grow.
Ryan, how could you not know who that is? He's in Mars Attacks, a cinematic classic.
Oh my god, I forgot how many of these there were.
So why do people hate that movie again? Because that movie is, like, okay.
But do people hate what?
Mars Attacks.
I don't know.
I think it's because people see it as dreadfully droll.
What? That movie is like wacky, crazy shit happening in it.
Yeah, but in between that is just nothing.
Yeah, you are right about that. Like, the beginning is, like, painfully slow.
Exactly, and that's what people think bogs down a movie big time.
Also, I think that's one of the first movies Jack Black was in.
Was it?
Yeah, he gets, like, killed at the beginning of the movie. He's turned into a skeleton.
Wow. What is it?
What a start. I don't even know if that was before Tenacious D or not.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
I love that line.
Yes, fuck you, fucking
Yeah.
dick.
Your piece of shit!
Always naysaying. That's all that track is like them having a fucking fight.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, it doesn't sound as good. Oh, fuck you! What's my name?
Chunk of cheese. Oh yeah, that movie turned like 10 like a week or two ago.
It's horrifying.
That's
Something's brewing at Dunkin' Donuts.
all that movie is.
My favorite part of that scene is that when he says, "You like creamy goodness," he like looks off to the side like briefly, like you can like he's like is looking at like cards or something, like he didn't remember his lines.
It's fucking like what, like 65-year-old Al Pacino. He's like old and ornery at that point. He doesn't care.
It's actually really funny how like that and Pixels are both movies that have like really literally like a toddler could write those scripts, and yet they're like even.
Those are both Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I know, but it's like Adam Sandler did movies like that in the past, but he cares so little that like literally the scripts are even worse than like a D tier like Adam Sandler movie. It's actually insane how they came out like that.
What is the worst Adam Sandler film in your opinion?
Fucking.
It's hard to say between.
Little Nicky's pretty bad.
It's such a hard.
I wouldn't say that's the worst though.
It's just boring.
It's so like I don't know, like it's hard to compare like Jack and Jill and Pixel.
Tony, what the fuck are you posting? Jesus Christ!
Watch them.
What's stupid?
Like at least in Pixels, he just does not care. He's
Yeah,
like
I know.
A corpse in Pixels. He's like actually like a corpse in Pixels. And in Jack and Jill, it's like it's a pathetic movie, but it kind of looks like he's having a tiny bit of fun.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, because he's in drag the entire time.
We're trying to figure out what's the worst Adam Sandler movie.
Oh God. Would you count Grown Ups?
Was that even written by him?
I know he stars in
Yeah, it's like. I'm still fucking mad that more people went to see fucking Grown Ups 2 over fucking Pacific Rim when that came out.
Are you really?
Yes, that's not a joke.
I can only wait to call.
Grown Ups 2, good movie.
Whatever, if that's your opinion, I don't care. You can laugh at haha Kevin Smith. Or is it not Kevin Smith? Kevin James Fat all you want. The Zookeeper.
I like the part in the Zookeeper, when what's his face, the mall cop guy.
Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin James. He shrunk down into the size of a mouse and crawled into people's pockets.
I don't think that ever happened in the. I'm pretty. I don't think that happened at all in that movie.
I would love an edit.
Did you not watch it?
I would love an edit of the Zookeeper where like the entire movie's the same except any shot with Kevin Smith in it is a tiny version.
No, it's Kevin James, not Kevin Smith.
Kevin James.
You're thinking of Kevin Smith because of his fucking awful, horrible movies. I had fucking somebody tell me like, hey, you know what? Tusk isn't that bad. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's just like torture porn for like a fucking like 2 hours. It's a fucking horrible movie.
It's like having kind of like those types of movies is like fine, but it's like it's specifically like I think almost everything else surrounding that. Like the main character is so horrible, and the other guy is horrible.
Haley Joel Osment. There's that's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Is this part?
The concept of the movie is like it's hard to take seriously, or it's hard to take like it's not funny either.
I feel like what he wanted to do with that character is like, yeah, Howard Stern was an asshole, and it's like, okay, yeah, but he didn't fucking like kill anybody.
What's that? They already did that commentary in what's that movie with Robin Williams called?
Which one?
Have you guys ever seen Return to Oz?
Oh, you mean the creepy '80s one?
Yeah.
That one. I like that fucking movie's kind of cool.
It was just a fever dream. Like, I don't remember anything about it other than the fact that, like, they were, like, murdering, like, people.
What?
It's just, like, overall very confusing.
I think that's a Disney movie.
It is a Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, The Kingfisher. That was the movie that already did that concept.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you seen that movie, Xavier?
I've heard about it.
Where like Robin Williams, or like I forget who else is in that movie, but he like that one guy plays like a Howard Stern type character, and he basically like convinces a guy to go like commit a crime, and he ends up like getting a bunch of people killed because of his radio show, and he runs into Robin Williams, who's like a crazed like homeless man after the event. He like helps him live his life. Yeah, they did that already. What was the movie you were talking about where Howard Stern bad? Oh yeah, Tusk, right.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing about Tusk is that it's debatably Johnny Depp's worst performance ever.
Oh yeah, he's the fucking like crazy guy in that fucking movie.
Yeah, that might be Johnny Depp's worst performance compared to like
Fucking.
Pirates of the Caribbean 5, Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
I am.
That's like unbelievable.
Pirates movies.
Pirates of the Caribbean just got fucking stupid at some point.
So the first movie's pretty tame and easy
Yeah.
to understand. The second movie is like, okay, there's still fun stuff, but it's getting kind of weird with
The third movie is just what the fuck is happening?
The third one's the Phantom Menace, honestly.
You're not wrong about that.
And the fourth and fifth one's like, it's like no one cares enough to even.
I remember I went to the fucking theater to see the fucking fourth one. I remember nothing about it.
Is the Fountain of Youth? That's it.
Yeah, no, that's all I remember. And Blackbeard's in it.
And the fifth one.
I even saw Avatar in theaters twice, and I don't remember the movie whatsoever. And you know, I've also seen it at home once.
Yeah, I saw Avatar when
that movie is. That movie is.
I'm with you on this. I saw Avatar when it came out too because it was such a fucking big deal, and then I remember nothing about it.
I had to leave because of an ear infection.
There's nothing to go back to with
No.
Avatar, honestly.
It was-
Because that, at the time, that whole spectacle was impressive. But
Yeah.
nowadays, so many movies have done that. Like,
And I know
now,
people, and I know people like give like the argument like, oh, it's James Cameron. He did the same thing with T2. That's a fucking good movie though, because that has better fucking writing. It's not just look at the effects, because that's what fucking Avatar is.
With Avatar, it's like, it's just like, with how much, like with Black, it's like, most of that movie is just Black Panther.
Yeah.
Honestly. Most of it is. And it's the fact that so many movies have come out and taken those concepts and done them, that it's like, there's nothing to go back to at this point. Every movie has done that now at this point. That's the norm. So it's not as impressive anymore. But it was a spectacle at the time. It was pretty exciting, but then it doesn't really stay with you for that long.
Nope.
All you really remember are the floating islands, and that's it.
And
Look at
blue.
it this way. Putting Avatar on its own merits, what would you think of it nowadays?
I would say it would be so
whatever.
bland and like boring because it's a predictable plot. And
So
by
it's a
today's
what?
standards,
It's just a whatever movie.
It's not like horrible, but it's pointless to watch it in my opinion.
Oh yeah, that fucking sequel he says he's making is never fucking coming out.
Because they probably don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, what can you fucking do with that? Remember how The Simpsons made like a parody of that for like Treehouse of Horror like
Yeah.
6 years
I
after
remember
that?
that more than the movie, honestly.
Yeah, remember how it was like 6 years after the film came out? So nobody cared anymore?
That was like the first Mad parody was the
Yeah, Avatar. At least that was current. Like that movie was like a year old when that like show came out.
Yeah, but Mad was also based on comics that have been around forever.
Okay, well, Mad was like satire, and it was always topical. That's the thing.
arguing about.
I'm just saying. I'm just pointing it out. Like Mad, I'll give Mad the benefit of the doubt because that's what they always were. But The Simpsons is just like, yeah, we waited too long to do a parody. And they did a fucking they did an Inception parody like 5 years after that movie as well.
I mean, it's fine for Trezor horror.
I know.
I mean, they're not being trend. I would rather them like take their time and figure out what they're gonna do with this story than be trend chasers, you know.
I know, but I'm just saying that there's some movies that like people like think like, oh yeah, this is like the next classic that in like a few years people are like, fuck that movie. Like it just kind of feels like off to me that you would make a parody of that because it ages like fucking milk. Because let's not forget how many cartoons fucking parodied Twilight when that came out.
One too many.
Yeah. Also Harry Potter, but
I don't know why so many cartoons parodied Twilight.
it was popular. It was popular.
People haven't seen Twilight.
It was popular. That's
The thing
why.
is that even if you hadn't seen Twilight, it was almost impossible to escape culturally.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was so much makes sense because there's probably so many people who were sick of it and just wanted to rip into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that was the same with Harry Potter, but it got it a little less.
It's kind of iffy with Harry Potter because it was only among like a small. I mean, I think specifically with Harry Potter, it could appeal to more ages, and maybe like people didn't feel like I don't know. I think specifically the fact that
Because
like,
Harry Potter's like a
Twilight's
fucking
Twilight's
taught
audience
teenage girls.
Tween and teenage girls, and specifically people were like those. That's like the most annoying age.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like with boy bands, anything tween girls and teen girls are marketed or like I think ends up being
It's shit.
like really hated by everyone
Yeah.
else in the long run.
Yeah. Especially if it's the next big trend.
It's really funny how so many of these like books that get really popular are just like fan fiction. Essentially.
Yeah.
They make the right choices and somehow
Because somebody asked me, what do you think of the Hunger Games? I'm like, I don't fucking remember a thing about it.
they were okay, but then you realize well again that's
Well,
another
no,
thing,
I like the fucking like, I like the fucking other stuff besides that fucking romance. That was stupid. Oh god.
Twilight?
No, fucking the fucking Hunger Games.
Oh.
Because I only ever saw that first movie, and I never saw any of the other ones. And also, that series inspired a ton of fucking copycats.
But then,
Why was that one of copycats?
I have no idea.
what the
The Hunger Games, like, every fucking book, like, after that was just like, oh yeah, post-apocalyptic world, rebellious teenager, love...
always been post-apocalypse book.
What was the big, like, rip-off called?
Maze Runner.
No, I don't think it was that, because I actually heard that was okay. No, it was Divergent, that's what it was.
How many streamers you got right now? How many people watching your stream?
I don't know. Oh, okay, bye, Link. Okay, you know what? Going back to old Adventure Time episodes, I can kind of see why people said this was fucking annoying.
Didn't start the potatoes yet. Pizza. Pizza.
I've never been able to get into Adventure Time right
Yeah.
now. Ever.
Oh.
I used to get into it, but I think
I don't know. I always liked regular show more.
Yeah, the show was more down to earth. It more matched my humor.
Shit.
I couldn't really like. I like beginning regular time and beginning
Regular time.
Regular show.
Regular.
And beginning Adventure Time.
Right.
I think
Adventure show in regular time.
Adventure Time is weird because, like, I mean, it's one of those shows that starts out as, like, story a week kind of things, and then it gets, and then
I think it was one of the first. I think it was one of the first to do it.
I don't think it did it well, though, honestly, in my opinion.
What show did, honestly?
I just feel like romances are really hard to do.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very...
You either do it or you don't waste my fucking time. That's the thing.
Exactly. The thing with, like, breakups in a show is that you really have to, like, know how to do them right and make them engaging. Like, I was watching, Young Justice.
Oh.
Right?
Young Sheldon.
They did break up in that show pretty well because,
Yeah.
the reason they break up is explained as what this person is doing is fucking horrible, even though they are kind of young and don't really know how to, you know, keep their boundaries.
I'm
Like,
actually.
you know, what you're doing is fucking immoral.
I'm actually
And,
surprised
like,
a lot of those. Okay, sorry to interrupt. I'm actually surprised a lot of those old DC shows actually hold up.
They do. So the thing with, like, the DC moral, this is something I want to talk about with someone. So, you know, like, the whole DC, like, adage of, like, we can't kill people, you know, and people get really mad about that.
Yeah.
There's, like, millions of stories. So here's the thing. I think that moral is true, but I think it's the format of comics that ultimately ruins it. So essentially, it's like this. I think the main idea is that these supervillains, I think they do deserve to die. I do think that they need to be, like, some of them need to be eliminated for, like, the safety of the public, because these people will never redeem. And even if they did, they will never, like, function in a way that will, like, save people.
Exactly.
You know?
I
So
get
it's
it.
like, I guess it varies from story to story, and they can sometimes come up with, like, explanation for it. But it's like, it's more of, like, heroes aren't supposed to
The
kill
Joker's still
villains.
doing around, bro.
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna get to that. So, like, heroes aren't supposed to use their powers for, like, destruction, for like calling
What?
judgment. Their purpose should be solely to, like, stop problems, to, like, help people with problems that, like, they can't solve. That's why, like, the early stuff with superheroes is like this, like, Mother Nature causing destruction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but anyway, like, the problem is like, if it was the real world, what would probably happen is, like, someone like the Joker would be like, it's not like he's like Lex Luthor, where he even has like power and, like, influence. The Joker would be put on trial.
Okay, speaking about that, where it's like Lex Luthor has power and influence, that's why I like the Justice League cartoon, because he's the fucking president and they can't do a thing to him. It's a nice...
And then Superman fucking murders him.
Yeah, and then they become like... What do those Justice League members become?
Justice Lords.
Yeah, that's it.
They fucking lobotomize Doomsday.
They lobotomize every villain.
Yeah, but I think it's
I don't know
funny.
that. Holy shit.
Well, I always see people in the comments who are like, it's like, yeah, I know Batman's angry about what they did to Doomsday, but it's Doomsday. It's like, well, for some reason in the show they made Doomsday, like, intelligent, so it's like...
Because he's intelligent. He's intelligent in his second appearance in the comics.
Yeah, but in his first appearance he's literally just like an animal.
Yeah,
so, like,
fucking
I think that's why they
instinct.
justified Superman killing him, essentially.
Which version of Doomsday would you prefer?
Granny goodness.
I love the New Gods. They're funny. Well, there's Granny Goodness. There's the little Hitler guy. There's
boy.
oh yeah, there's the guy who's like a Fox News reporter, but he secretly works for, like, Darkseid. I think it's Gorgeous Gideon Godfrey. I think.
Yeah, that's his name.
I like him in Young Justice when he's like, imagine my shock. Aliens on our planet.
What's that guy's fucking name? The Imagine My Shot guy. Paul Joseph Anderson. That's
Paul Joseph Anderson. He basically is. I mean, he's like, it's like alt-right. He's like, aliens on our planet.
what's
Kind of like,
Sargon of Akkad up to right now?
I don't know. Is he even relevant? And, like,
No, he's probably joined like another failing political party.
there's literally a name I never hear or think about at all until, like, someone in a video brings him up. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. What's he been up to?
Who knows?
Who cares?
Exactly.
Dargon of Akkad.
I keep hearing Nikocado Avocado.
That's not what we're saying.
I don't think that's who you're referring to.
No.
I don't know why people have been giving that guy attention still. Just
They want drama. That's all they want.
I think people are trying to make him like the new Chris Chan, but he's doing the same shit over and over again, so it doesn't work.
I think he's aware of that.
You get what I'm saying, though, right? Like the whole thing
Yeah.
with Chris Chan, it was so fascinating even before people like started like fucking with him. So like, you know,
The Sonic fan thing.
I fucking love that video where it's Silence of the Lambs and they fucking change fucking Hannibal Lecter into Chris Chan. It's so fucking well edited.
that is kind of cool.
I sent you that, Ryan. You saw that.
I think so. The one I'm thinking of is the one where it plays the fucking caretaker, and then like as it gets worse and worse in the different stages, you hear the fucking phone call, the fucking Discord call where he talked about like doing his mom, but like slowly becoming
no. So I think he sent like a letter from like prison to like the guy who runs Kiwi Farms, and he basically compared himself to Jesus Christ, from what I heard.
He's a martyr, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's fucking a cuckoo.
Yeah, I can tell. It's a bit of cuckoo.
Ryan, off topic, but I like how fucking mad you get at that Cat Icarus video where he yells at the fucking Crash Bandicoot intro for like 10 minutes.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just like it's just kind of like cringy because I kind of cringe at it because it's like why are you taking so long? It's like it's just such an overreaction. It's like worse than Nostalgia Critic, honestly. In terms of like Nostalgia Critic would make like his top 11 videos. He might have it on there. He made a couple of bits about it. Maybe you'll have like his like big disgusting jaw hanging open as the intro ends.
Like the Freddy got fingered thumbnail.
Make the Freddy got fingered thumbnail face or something. But like I don't know, that video is just it's just like you're making a
fool.
Galaxy out of a molehill.
He goes, Crash would not do this. Crash is better than this. It's like, do you know him? Do you know him personally?
It's just he's trying to be funny and like
I know.
and trying to make material out of something that you can't make material out of.
I know. Whatever. Those.
What do you mean?
Whatever. All those fucking guys like are like stuck in like 2010 YouTube.
So, Tony, do you watch Amphibia or only the Owl House?
I have no idea what that show is.
Me neither.
I've never.
One conversation. Or
I have.
Conversations to your way out.
Okay.
I saw the first episode of Amphibia, and it was fine, but I wasn't like invested enough to be like, all right, I'm getting into this. Would you say otherwise?
Well, I specifically was asking because I've been getting recommended a lot of videos.
Yeah, have you been getting recommended that fucking show too? I have no fucking idea why I'm getting recommended it.
Same.
It's like I don't.
I watched.
It's like I don't know what this fucking show is. Why are you recommending me this?
I was watching like clips of it and kind of getting like community like posts or whatever, and I'm like, I think it's entering like a war arc or something. And I was
what?
That's why I was asking you.
The war arc.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, the main character just gets Goku powers out of nowhere.
What? What do you mean? Define Goku powers.
She gets blue hair and energy beams.
Okay.
God, Super.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she gets Super Saiyan abilities. And then there is a war arc, from what I understand. I don't understand why
What is
there's
this?
war. All I know
War
is
arc?
there's
What is
Power
this?
King.
Naruto?
And then yeah, that's pretty. And I'm pretty sure I remember seeing mention of like they're going back to the human world.
I don't care. I really don't care.
And then I don't know. I have not been keeping up with cartoons whatsoever.
Yeah, me neither. Because whenever somebody tells me like this cartoon is so,
that new one that has Dan Schneider in it.
I have no idea what that is. I just kept getting ads for that, and I kept getting fucking annoyed by it. Cause I'm like,
Ads can turn off the taste of the
I know, but
I don't know.
my reaction to that was like, oh look,
Don't
it's
see
Master
ads.
Shake. That's what I got from that.
I don't know.
Is that guy's only? Is that guy's only voice, by the way?
It's Gazpacho. I mean.
Yeah, he is.
It's a voice that stands out. So I mean.
And I liked his performance in the
He's Granny and
Scoop
Squidbillies.
special.
Yeah, he is.
He's Granny and Squidbillies. I guess that's a more unique one.
He voiced someone in Squid. He voiced a Squidbillies character or a
Yeah.
female.
The Granny, yeah.
Grandma.
That's him.
That's funny.
People.
But yeah, I wouldn't consider myself as a person who's really kept up with a lot of cartoons either. It was just the Owl House for the most part, and I thought that was like
usually,
I liked it.
Usually,
But
like the
if you don't
most.
like Steven Universe, I don't think you'd like that either. Frankly.
No, I don't fucking. No, I've tried to watch the Owl House, and I was like, I fucking hate this show.
I guess it's just always difficult. With my biggest issue with these shows is that I get kind of the idea of it like having one kind of like theme or well, not a theme. It's like a moral standing, I guess, on what's right and wrong. And then like I don't know if they're gonna kind of like flip it around to like in order to tell a specific story. I've always stated that's my biggest issue with Steven Universe. That
Yeah.
For me, it sets up a specific like almost like moral stance of like what is right and wrong, and then it kind of turns on its head because it wants to do certain things with characters, and I'm like, and that's where like the infamous like Hitler forgiveness meme comes from. It's
Yeah.
like because like it's like I don't know, just when you have like a moral dilemma and have something be very horrible and have the framing of the storyboarding, the animation,
where am I
the
fucking
music,
going,
everything
by the
say
way?
like this is a horrible, terrible thing that is happening. This is not something you can easily just forgive and accept. And then just kind of had to say, no, just to be like that. Just, I don't know, that's my fear with a lot of those shows a lot of the time.
Yeah, I get it.
It happened with Adventure Time somewhat as well, where just, I can't tell, like, I'm not, like, super anal about it either. Like, I can understand a show where the villains are supposed to be forgiven, but it just feels like when you frame an action as so horrible, but then, like, never like address that again. It just it makes me feel weird. I don't know. It makes me kind of be like, I don't know if I want to follow you anymore. If you're not going to be consistent.
I think the turning point with Steven Universe was the fact that like there was literally a scene where Garnet fucking cries because there's like bodies that were stitched like.
Yeah, and they never bring that up again.
That's the moment. That's the like. I don't even remember if Peridot ever like really realizes what she was doing. Like the show almost just tries to justify as not being that bad because of like the way the biology of the characters work. It's like no, like you're using metaphors in the show to represent this as being like a bond between people. It's essentially like rape almost.
Yeah, that's what the context was.
Well, to me, I don't know if anyone else, but to me, it's almost like it's almost like akin to like a forced sex almost is what I gotta. Maybe I'm looking into it too much, but that's just what the framing of the scene and what the story of it before kind of made me feel as if that was supposed to represent.
Listen, I don't want to.
According to the creators, it's just supposed to be a deep and well understood or just cherished relationship.
And
It
that's
doesn't need to
fine.
be sexual any.
Okay, I know.
It doesn't have to be biological.
Okay,
what I'm saying is that. Oh, you want to talk?
I'm just saying, I know, like, I seem like fucking cynical and like an asshole, like, about certain, like, media. I don't go into shit expecting to hate it. Like, I actually want shit to be fucking good. The only fucking problem is that most of the time it just does not meet my standards at all. Oh, shit, I absolutely...
I typically start to believe that I just have low standards, because I'm usually pretty happy with what I see whenever it's anything. There's very few things where I watch something and I'm like, this is awful.
Listen, I like fucking stupid junk too, but it has to be enjoyable stupid junk. I like.
I don't have expectations per se. I would say more of the thing is if I pick up on patterns that I kind of go like, am I gonna be okay with sitting with this for a while? It's kind of what more of my stance is.
And yeah, see, like, something might not necessarily be bad. It's just a lot of. I agree with you. A lot of times it's just like I don't know if I want to give my time to this.
Yes, basically.
That's why I'm very picky with shonen, because it's like when the tropes start adding up,
Oh,
it's kind of like, okay,
boy.
shonen, trope is a trope, that's fine. But when it becomes like every scenario and archetype becomes this predictable, and I understand.
So wait, Ryan, do you fucking hate Jujutsu Kaisen? Because I actually like it.
I don't hate it. I just I don't feel motivated to watch anymore because I don't
That's
particularly
fine.
enjoy a lot of the characters. I think it has a good premise, but I can't
That's
get
fine.
past a lot of its other things that bother me. I don't know if sticking with it is going to eventually alleviate all those issues. Same thing with My Hero, just
he's my fucking hero.
Things that bothered me just stuck around, and I was like, okay, I understand what it's doing now. This is part of its identity, and I'm not a fan of it. So
I'm a lot more forgiving when
I
it
haven't
comes.
watched My Hero in a while. I got past the villains arc, and then I was like, I don't want to see what the heroes do.
Well, okay. Do you care if I tell you what happens?
I do.
Okay.
I don't really, because I.
Okay. Well, Tony does. Well, Tony does. So I don't really want to tell him.
All right.
When I say villains arc, this is when the villains like have this whole thing.
Yeah, you're
where
talking about
they're
Redestro at this point.
No, I don't think he's talking about. Wait, are you talking about what arc were you on?
It's the one where like you've got like all the most of the villains, and they're in like a town, and there's like like it's where they all get like new powers and abilities.
That's where Redestro shows up.
It's like a recent one.
Yeah.
That's from like a few years ago, actually. Well, the manga, yeah, it's from a few years ago, but the anime, yeah, it's recent.
When I saw that, I think that was the manga I was reading.
You were reading the manga.
Yeah, because I got pretty ahead of the show.
Listen,
but then I just stopped.
I don't hate that series. I think like that series can have like really cool shit in it when it wants to, but I despise that school shit. I really do. I fucking hate it.
How so?
It is so fucking awful and sappy.
Well, actually, one valid complaint that I've seen is just the pattern of it's just like with the story, it's like he joins the school, villains attack a school field trip.
Yeah, basically.
Something happens. Like they go, like they're in school. They go on a field trip. Villains attack the school field trip.
It's fucking. It's a fucking superhero comic. So I mean,
like every field trip they go on, they get attacked.
It's been getting like into a more like darker arc recently, but I still feel like a lot of its issues for me still stand. It just, in particular, I don't know.
Boy. If we want to talk the absolute bottom of the barrel, I know the fucking series that fits that criteria.
What's not?
Is it not anime?
No. It is a shonen. You probably know what it is already.
What is
What's
it?
that?
I'm surprised you don't know what it is when I say bottom of the fucking
Fairy
barrel.
Tail?
No, this is current.
Is it Black Clover?
Yes, Ryan, yes. That is the absolute...
One episode, just I was like, no.
That fucking
Ow.
kid, I hate that fucking kid.
Xavier chewed me out for watching this.
He said, I think he said Wizard King or something, that was it.
Yes, he said, I'm gonna be king of the wizards, and I said, I'm out. I'm out. No.
Fuck
Yeah,
this
when you
fuck,
go after
fuck
that.
this fucking
Straight
kid.
up One Piece ripping.
Yeah, no
ripping
shit.
It can't even say like Grand Wizard or Arch Wizard or like
Yeah, no,
Archangel
King.
or God Neo Wizard.
King.
It's
That
like,
would have
no,
been
King
so
Wizard.
much better.
No, King Wizard, the wizard, the king of the wizards, and I'm like, I'm done.
Back to Pirate
I
Boy.
actually, Xavier tuned me out because I watched one episode, like, just the fact that I watched it in the first place, not even that, like...
Yeah, you watched one
I didn't
episode of
find it
fucking.
good.
You watched one episode of the fucking like mean black girl anime. Is what you did.
Nagatoro. I
Tony,
watched
those
a single
shows are
episode,
for losers.
and I was like, this is awful. Why is this kid taking this?
This is terrible.
This is terrible. Oh, I mean, I recommended that action.
Episode, and then she said sus, and then I turned it off.
That was a
Fucking serious.
Tony. That was a completely normal reaction you had. I just want to let you know.
I will post the screenshot of the exact moment I decided to turn the show off.
Tony, did that actually happen?
Yeah, 100% did.
Listen, I'm more easily. Listen, I think I'm more easily forgivable about over certain things than Ryan is personally because I like.
non-cultural version of Nagatoro is better.
Yes, because they don't have the same translators. Yeah.
But I couldn't get into it in general because I'm like, why are you taking that? Like,
Fuck that kid. I hope that kid gets fucking beat up for his lunch money or something. I don't know.
That's the thing with like shows like that. It's like the dynamic between those two characters has to be the same the entire time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or else it loses its identity completely. And if you find that unenjoyable, there's nothing for you.
Yeah, sadly.
The only show that's like that fucking works is Welcome to the NHK, and that's only because those two people are fucking awful. That's why that show works.
The only premise of that works for me is like Golden Boy.
Golden Boy, because he's a fucking loser.
Oh shit. He shows fucking his anatomy drawings how to draw a woman.
Fucking.
Oh.
Well, that's funny because you don't want that guy to win. That's what makes it
He
funny.
does though. He does.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, I think it's just funny. Well, first of all, it's a different character every time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Mm-hmm.
you get different dynamics between different episodes.
sorry.
It's not always the same story.
Oh, that's right.
Golden Boy is at least like just moderately kind of, you could follow it a little bit. I don't know. Just it's more of an experience I'm willing to enjoy rather than like here's a bunch of skits of this skinny, pathetic, spineless whitey getting beat up by this dark-skinned Hershey goddess.
Oh my Jesus. Ryan, that's like a
I don't know, how
15.
would you...
Ryan, that's a 15-year-old.
The show has fucking gigantic sexual overtones. Do not...
Yeah, I know,
fucking
because of
deny
Japan. Yes, I know, but that's because of Japan's fucking age of consent laws.
that. Someone...
They actually made it 18.
Ryan, I have never seen the show. How badly are these sexual overtones?
Well, it's just the whole dynamic of the show. It's just she bullies him, and you're supposed to get horny into that because you're bullying him. You know? I bet there's probably skits where she takes off her big stinky work boot and shoves her disgusting unclipped toenail foot in
Fucking
his
work.
face.
Fucking work boot?
That's my computer stuff. That's
Take
my.
her one single work boot.
That's
And then you find out she only has a single toe, like her entire foot's just a toe.
Oh, no,
She has a
I was
club
thinking it's
foot.
gonna be like the jock hack from Flapjack where her fucking foot splits apart and the one gigantic toe comes
That's not my big toe.
Yeah.
It's a funny show.
Yeah, well, I love think one of my favorite like premises
That's
for
the
episode.
cemetery out of that.
My favorite. I think one of my favorite Jack opening episode.
How long does that
when
take?
Little fucking like
Perfect.
dead rats at the beginning, and he goes, you told me you were gonna play with 2 rats. I like how horrified she looks when she's playing with the realistic rat. It's not even like she overreacted. No, he's literally playing with a rat corpse.
Yeah, I do not remember much of Flapjack, although my sister, for some reason, got into it really late.
Remember that guy?
Into like maybe a year ago.
I think I prefer it more than Chowder, but it's hard to say.
I just kind of like.
I might have to revisit it then.
I just like.
I love Chowder.
I just like more like messed up.
Too.
Well, the thing with me is that I genuinely just like prefer like more messed up stuff where it's just like, okay, this isn't like edgy, but it's still like mean enough where it's funny.
Something I'll say about Chowder is that you really should just watch the episodes on their own.
Yeah.
Because the compilations make it seem like all of its humor's fourth wall. It's only like maybe one or 2 per episode. So it's like it's more kind of.
So it's kind of like half of it.
It's a smaller percentage than you would think of it. People remember that show for its fourth wall breaking, but I don't feel like that should be. People should look at like the entire show.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
Best episodes of Chowder are when someone's really mean to him.
Yeah, those are the best ones. Let's talk about forgotten shows that only you remember and nobody else seems to.
Lobotomy?
Yeah, you were gonna bring that. Wasn't that maybe the people who made Super Jail?
It might be. I don't know.
There was Cornelius's first day off.
What the fuck is that?
Cornelius's first day off. It was it's about a guy who's in middle school. And he gets beat. I can't make anything up on the spot.
Yeah, you're lying, you motherfucker.
As a kid, I'm pretty sure as a kid I blended together my life as a teenage robot with Robot Boy. I like merged the two a lot.
Robot Boy is fucking terrible, by the way. Don't watch it.
Do you like the racist show?
What's his name? Like Doctor like Blitzkrieg or something? I don't remember.
I thought he was like Asian. Was he German? I thought it was like
I don't know. That's how little I remember about this.
All I remember is that there were episodes where he turned evil, and that's literally all I remember about it. I thought it was cool as a kid because I was like, I want to have a robot of my own too, because that was like my fantasy. But I remember nothing about the show like in hindsight.
Sorry guys, I live in the whole
Okay.
back.
What's other
I
cartoons?
really don't have much to talk about, frankly.
Does anybody remember Secret Mountain Fort Awesome?
I enjoyed that
Not too
show.
long ago.
I enjoyed that
Well,
show.
that's the same guy as Uncle Grandpa, I think.
I like both those shows, honestly.
Dude, I love going back and watching like videos of like these fucking like fat people fucking screaming about how much they hate Uncle Grandpa. It's the funniest shit.
Oh my god. I remember the Uncle Grandpa premiere made me laugh so hard.
The uncle
Because of how like how insane the reality breaking was. It like broke my brain. I was laughing really hard.
These
That
fucking
was like one of the last like most memorable experiences I had like watching like an opening with cartoons.
Wait, what scene made you laugh?
Well, the whole episode, they loosen it up as the series goes along, but the first episode specifically, his like world breaking is like on like level 10, like max level like world breaking, and how he like teleports around and like he's like breaking reality. And I was like starting to laugh really hard at it.
These fucking.
Uncle Grandpa and SpongeBob he's flying through the air with a fat ass and just before catching the booty flakes.
What are you talking about?
It's such a funny gif. I hope I have it.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
It's such a funny gif.
I feel like I spent way too much time in this dungeon than I honestly should have.
How far is that?
I'm at like the end of it.
I don't remember what episode that's from. Is that from the episode where he flies?
Yeah. I hate that episode, though.
What? The sponge who could fly around? That's
Yeah,
funny.
That's an episode that I don't really like Conan.
Why? Explain. Give your.
Grandpa was the one who did that.
Yeah. It's the lost episode. They gotta build up the mystique.
It used to air like quite a bit, and then they stopped like forever.
Oh, I know I know the one. I know the one episode they never air.
The train episode.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
No. It's the episode called The Paper.
Oh, yeah.
That's
because of Valentine's
Yeah, I know.
Day.
That's actually a pretty funny episode, honestly.
So wait, what was the paper about?
So Squidward fucking throws out trash. SpongeBob's like, "Don't you want it? You can do all sorts of fun shit with it." And Squidward's like, "No, I don't fucking want it." And SpongeBob starts doing all this like fun shit with it, and Squidward's like, "Man, I want that paper back." And so he sells everything he has just to get it back, and realizes this is just a piece of paper.
It's like an early version of like the box episode where like it's Squidward like not using his imagination for something because he's a cynical asshole, and eventually he realizes how much he can do with it, but in the process he ends up like kind of screwing himself over. There are a lot of episodes of Squidward being like that, where he just he gives up something, and then he kind of realizes that he's losing out on a lot by not having.
Yeah,
it.
that was the whole point to his character originally. He was just sad and pathetic.
Well, that's something I think Lemon pointed out that I always like kind of like look back on the show fondly for is that like when you're a kid, like you look at the world through SpongeBob's eyes.
And when you're an adult, you're Squidward. Alright, I think
so
this
the show's context completely changes as you grow up. It doesn't make the show worse, it just completely like changes its context, and even though its jokes still land, the episodes almost have completely different meanings now.
Yeah.
I've heard I've seen different documentaries about the way SpongeBob changed animation as a whole.
That's the best one because it doesn't even really go into like the later seasons.
Yeah.
He just kind of covers specifically like that dynamic. That's why those episodes are the most fondly remembered. Because of that like dynamic specifically.
Yeah, new SpongeBob's just weird because it's just like random chaotic nonsense now.
I mean, give them credit. Like they're in a position where it's like the original mind and motivation behind the show is long gone.
Yeah.
Both figuratively and literally. So at this point, they have to work with what they can for because Viacom wants the show to keep running for as long as possible.
Yeah, I know.
They want this franchise because it's like their only franchise that means anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that and this fucking show called The Loud House that I'd never heard of before.
I feel like the Loud House just has a lot of like it's a dude who has what is it, 8 sisters?
I don't know. I've never seen this show before, and people are like, "You're fucking weird for never having seen this."
It's a case of where it's the first show in a while to not be like gross out because Nickelodeon's thing for such a long time. Where either shows are just like boring crap.
Oh, I want to shoot.
SpongeBob.
Okay.
But like now it's grown so big, it's grown a following of really not well.
What?
I mean, there's kids and kids
I know.
like shows and
Yeah.
whatnot, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Man, I don't know. It's been hard for me to get to a lot of shows. I find no motivation to watch new things.
Read, Tony.
I don't really want to use my time for shows. I want to use my time to
Yeah, I but either I game or I draw, or not draw, right.
I haven't really written in a long time. Most of my work has gone into this big art document I've been making, where it's just like...
So you're making your portfolio, basically.
Not a portfolio, really. It's more of just like a document of me being like, here are all the things to follow. Here's all the ways to solve every art problem. Here's how you deal with this and this and this. Here's every like vocabulary word. Here's every artist I like and like all my notes I've taken on the artists I've studied. It's basically that, essentially. Where I go back to it if I forget something I haven't like done art in a while. Because there are weeks where it's like I have to like work on so much that I feel like I just don't have the like motivation to spend an extra hour or something working and focusing on art. So that's what it's for. It's also just keeps my brain active too. I used to write a lot of like documents for like game ideas, like stories and characters, but I don't really do it much anymore because I'm more interested in the actual like science behind the medium itself rather than just being like, oh, here's my world, and here's my characters, and here's how they fight. You know, I'm more interested in like the actual like more technical side of things. Not to say I don't have an imagination, but I kind of learned that you don't have to just kind of like treat it as a purely fantasy. You can really like break down like what makes what, and you really see the like potential in everything, and you really get to like view art in a new way, which kind of is what I admire about going on this journey 2 years ago.
Oh Lord, somebody put it into words.
Put what in words?
Just a process of writing something you want in general.
Well, here's the thing with me. When I have ideas, I usually have like doubt that like, oh, this is gonna be fucking like garbage.
Why do you have doubt in it?
I don't know. I think I just have a fear of failure.
I mean, everyone really has a fear of failure. It's like the thing is that.
That's basically everybody in general. They all have a fear of failure deep down. It's just they have different ways of showing it.
The thing is that one thing you can kind of use as a silver lining with doubt is that if you trust yourself a little bit, you'll realize that doubt will actually come into use because your inner critic will help you get to the second draft. It's like you want to save that doubt for after you like finish the initial concept. Because once you have that initial concept down, and then you bring your kind of more critic side of things, then you can get into your second draft, then you can modify it and tweak it, and then you can like make it more refined. Whereas if you doubt and just never do it, then you're not progressing.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
So if you just kind of say, okay, I know I'm doubting myself, and this may not be perfect. I'm a perfectionist. Everyone's got a little perfectionism in them, where they just, it's like I know I want to do the best I can. And just like it might not be. You might forget something, and that's fine. But it's like first you just get the idea. If you want to at least get an idea down or get something down, so that you can come back to it and kind of be like, oh wait a minute, I can do this. Oh wait a minute, I can do this. Because I mean that's a practice that a lot of artists use. They use thumbnailing, which is essentially that the first idea is never. That's what I kind of was reinforced with this when I was watching a Breaking Bad documentary where they were talking about how when they direct TV shows, they don't just direct the scene and it's done. They got to take.
Yeah, of course.
You got to have the director says, hey, why don't you walk out this way? Why don't you walk out this way? Why don't you like straighten your tie like this when they had the Gus Fring like death scene?
Yeah.
And they filmed like 20 takes of him just walking out of that door, and they like had to pick out the one that just fit the story the best. So it's like you're gonna develop an idea as you like do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Just do a quick little idea that's supposed to be crappy and just kind of refine your idea. You can get a good base starting point, and you can just keep going and figure out what you did wrong this time, what you should do next time, etc., etc.
It's very well said.
I don't know. I'm in a weird position, right? Because I've never really had any start like with any artistic medium, but I always feel like I got some ideas going on in my noggin. So it's mostly just like, where do I want to begin?
So I think the thing for a lot of people is they want like, because with YouTube you kind of get tricked into it where it's like, here's how you begin your art journey, here's the first video you should watch as an artist.
Don't
and it's
fall
like,
for that.
No. I'm not saying don't do that. What I was gonna say is that don't get that initial impression that you're going on this really basic journey. I think it's better if you kind of more imagine that you're kind of creating this foundation. And that's what I did, was kind of like my note taking, is when you take notes, you're kind of like building this collection of like information that you learn. If you just keep it that kind of consistent, you'll realize how far you've come, and then you can kind of grow and start. So like what medium? Like maybe like music, Tony, right? You want like music specifically? Is that like an example you're thinking of?
Yeah, mostly music and art. Those are two things I wanted to get into.
Music and what?
Art.
Yeah, so I'm not as familiar with music, but I guess I could go in depth about how kind of my recent art journey kind of started. I guess I can kind of explain how that went, if it would like kind of give some perspective. So like, I guess I'll start off like this. Even though I bought art books as a kid, I'll be honest, I probably read some of them, but I never really went in depth and really tried to like soak as much as I could out of them until like 2 or 3 years ago when I got an anatomy book for Christmas. And I remember like specifically like dedicating time to really trying to like understand what was going on. And that was kind of starting to wake me up and kind of what's that thing called, the Von Krumers?
What?
Oh, I would not know.
It's that effect where it's like that curve that starts out where you have a lot of confidence. And you start learning shit, you like hit the rock bottom and you start moving up again. You know, you heard about that?
I know about that. I just don't know what it's called.
On Bellman, something. You know what I'm talking about. So like I hit that. And that's like an important thing to hit because it's just a good place to kind of make you realize, oh, okay. I mean, if you're like a true beginner, then you don't really ever hit that, or you might hit it at a later point that you don't realize. It's specifically more for self-taught people when they hit that curve, because they didn't get like a truly strong foundation in it, and they kind of realize the foundation of their knowledge on a topic starts to kind of crumble a bit, you know? That's kind of like where it comes from, because your confidence just breaks, and you realize, oh shit, my art knowledge and theories suck ass. So now I gotta go and learn this and learn this. So, you know, like for me, it just like a lot of it came down to really like setting up like what are the different like, because I knew in the past about all the different like topics of art and like the different phases and whatnot, but I didn't really get it as much as I could. So I really began like labeling like what each thing was, and then began to kind of make sure I focus on each of those, and almost get split up in different columns instead of just get better at art. Now it's like, okay, you know, my gesture sucks. Okay, my composition is lacking. Okay, and then you kind of begin to really get a better sense of the scope of what you're working with and your tools and all of that. And it just, I think I've gone off on a tangent, but what I was trying to say is that like, it really comes down to kind of sticking with something for a bit and really like getting the scope. Because like you're gonna like watch those like Blender videos if you're learning Blender, or you're gonna watch those, and it's like, you learn Blender, but your brain, in order to like handle it all, kind of has to set it up into different categories so that it can handle it, and then you can be focusing on like different things and really getting the scope of what you're working with. It's just following the journey and just how to. It's not going to take you too far if you don't get a little creative with it, with your own kind of spin on it. You know.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, ultimately, it's just like, I have spent my entire life drawing stick figures, and it's like, how do I want to fucking
Okay, can
Doing actual drawing.
okay, can I interrupt for a moment?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. I got done what I needed.